Hello children, welcome to the biology class. So till now we have discussed about the cell and tissue and types of tissues and tissues in plants. So in that we are going to discuss about the permanent tissue. So the three basic types of plant tissues are in the permanent tissue: parenchyma tissue, collenchyma tissue and sclerenchyma tissue. So fundamental tissue, that is ground tissue, used in the production and storage of food in the support of plant. So if you see the parenchyma tissue, parenchyma on leaves function for photosynthesis, mechanical strength by maintaining turgidity and also store waste products. If you see the cells in the parenchyma, so the cells are having vacuoles, a big vacuoles, and it is surrounded by, cell wall may be made up, is made up of hemicellulose and cellulose. The cells are arranged with intercellular spaces, and collenchyma tissue support of stem and adapt themselves to the rapid elongation of leaves. The cell wall is made up of hemicellulose and cellulose. Here the cells have vacuoles and a small nucleus also you can find in the collenchyma tissue. And in sclerenchyma tissue provides elasticity, flexibility and rigidity to the plant body, forming a support. Cell wall with lignin. See here, cell wall with lignin and lumen. And the cells are very rigid. Tight, and they are fiber. That's why they are having, it provides a elasticity. And these tissues are long lasting. And protective tissues, those are permanent tissues. Now we are coming to the protective tissue. These are the tissues that give outmost covering of the plant for protection. That is epidermis and periderm. Epidermis, the outermost layer of the cells of any organ of a young plant. That is parenchymatous or sclerenchymatous. Next, periderm tissue. This periderm tissue commonly found in mature dicot or gymnosperms, stems and roots. You know angiosperms and gymnosperms, that is flowering and non-flowering plant. Next, complex tissues. Complex tissues are divided into two, that is xylem and phloem. Xylem tissue is having tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Phloem tissue consists of seed elements, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. And these two words, xylem and phloems, that you have studied in your previous class in 8th standard in the first chapter, that is transpiration, about xylem and phloem and functions, what this tissue functions, how they help in the plant. See, structure of xylem vessel or xylem tissue. The vascular tissue are made up of xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, xylem fibers, xylem parenchyma. Xylem vessels, the main conducting cells are xylem vessels. And xylem tracheids, what this function is, also conduct water but are not as well as adapted as vessels for these functions. So they help in the conduction of water, that means transport of water from roots to the aerial parts of the plant. This is the function of xylem. And xylem fibers, they have no role in the water transport, but its function is to support. Next, xylem parenchyma. This acts as a packing tissue. This acts as a packing tissue for the plant. Vessels and tracheids are dead cells. See, in the xylem, vessels and tracheids are dead cells and they form a system of tubes through which water can travel. See here, tubes. From the tubes, the water will travel from root to the plant. So this will be conducted by the xylem tissue. This will be conducted by the xylem tissue. And what do the phloem do? The phloem tissue will transport nutrients and minerals from the soil to the aerial parts of the plant, and after synthesizing the food from the plant, again it transfers to the other parts of the plant. So that is the function of the phloem tissue. So this is the structure of xylem. See, the xylem composed of two types of cells that are both dead at maturity. What are that both dead cells? That is vessels and tracheids. Vessels and tracheids. Both are connected by pits or perforations at the ends. See, tracheids and vessels. Both are connected by pits or perforations at the end. See, both the sides. It is cleanly perforated. Tracheids are tapered at the end. Tracheids are tapered at the end, whereas vessel members form a more blunt. See, blunt, and in the middle tracheid vessels are tapered. Vessels are more advanced as a perforation at the end allow for more efficient water and mineral transfer. So why this was perforated? Because to transfer water and minerals. They move water from the roots, that is root hair, to the needed cells in the plant. They move, that means these vessels move water and minerals from roots to the needed cells in the plant. This is the structure of xylem and function. See the tracheal vessels and how the tracheid and vessel members are perforated. See how it involves the phloem tissue, active transport of organic compounds into phloem sieve tubes at the source. See the parts: sieve plate, pore, sieve plate, a narrow rim of cytoplasm, remaining a sieve tube element, sieve tubes and companion cells. You know that phloem consists of companion cells, sieve tubes and sieve plate, sieve pore. So phloem tissue is found in plants, that is stem, root and leaves. Phloem is composed of sieve tubes along with the companion cell. Compose a column of specialized cells making up most of the phloem. The sieve tubes that make up phloem tissue are composed of living cells. These cells have mitochondria which generate ATP and needed for active transport. Sieve plate are found at the either end of the sieve tube. See, sieve plate you can found at the either end of the sieve tube. They contain by a perforated walls called sieve plate pores. So phloem tissue, what it do? It transports the food and minerals. See the structure of phloem. This is a longitudinal view and this is the transverse section. So longitudinal view, see the companion cell followed by sieve tube member, sieve plate and the nucleus. See sieve plate, sieve tube and companion cells. So the difference of xylem and phloem we will discuss in the next class. So children, till then please follow the textbook and please read so that you can understand whatever the teachers are saying. Till then, have a good day.